now I give the floor to the distinguished representative of Sri Lanka.
Thank you, Madam Chair. This year marks the 23rd anniversary of the Durban Declaration and Programme of Action. This milestone urges us all to reflect on the progress made in combating racism, racial discrimination, xenophobia, and related intolerance in all their manifestations. My delegation firmly believes that addressing these issues must remain a top priority for the global community at this juncture. As outlined in the visionary Durban Declaration, it is the duty of all nations to promote equality in key areas such as employment, health, and the environment, ensuring the complete and meaningful eradication of racism, racial discrimination, xenophobia, and related intolerance. We view the Durban Declaration not as an endpoint, but as a foundation for addressing the ongoing challenges faced by those subjected to discrimination worldwide. Madam Chair, Sri Lanka reaffirms the principle that all human beings are born free and equal in dignity and rights. Our Constitution's Fundamental Rights chapter enshrines non-discrimination in Article 12.2, which prohibits discrimination based on race, religion, language, caste, gender, political opinion, place of birth, or any such grounds. We believe that every individual possesses the right and ability to contribute positively to their society. In this light, we hold that any notion of racial superiority is scientifically baseless, morally reprehensible, socially unjust, and inherently dangerous. We categorically reject any theories suggesting the existence of distinct human races. Under the vision of the President of Sri Lanka, His Excellency Andrakumara Dissanayake, our policies will be based on social justice. Sri Lanka envisions a society where equal opportunities yield equitable outcomes. We are committed to working towards a world where differences in class, ethnicity, religion, language, caste, location, or gender will not be an impediment to equal treatment and equal protection. The government of Sri Lanka is committed to fostering trust and reconciliation among all communities. Guided by our country's cultural and historical values, we engage in regular dialogue to promote inter-ethnic harmony and understanding. The government has adopted a zero-tolerance policy towards religious hatred and intolerance and has taken proactive measures to counter such acts. The 2007 International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights Act remain central in our efforts to address hate speech. Madam Chair, having played a participatory role in structuring the Pact of the Future, adopted during the high-level week of this year, we are pleased that combating racism, racial discrimination, xenophobia, and related intolerance has been recognized in full measure, including in the chapeau. However, my delegation believes that much remains to be done towards achieving substantive progress. Against this backdrop, Sri Lanka seizes upon this opportunity to remind ourselves that internet platforms and digital technologies are increasingly being exploited to promote hate, organize and fund unlawful activities, and spread information with a view to inciting racism, racial discrimination, xenophobia, and related intolerance, including through rallies, protests, and violence. While acknowledging the Internet's potential to foster equality, inclusion, and non-discrimination, which are essential for democracy and human rights, we are deeply concerned by its misuse to spread terrorism and violence. We strongly urge nations to collaborate and enhance their legal frameworks to address these online threats. Madam Chair, in conclusion, the Government of Sri Lanka remains committed to building a society where the rights of all communities are safeguarded and their security is guaranteed. We value human dignity and strive for fair treatment of all individuals, regardless of religion, ethnicity, or race. If we are to effectively confront these challenges and to work together to achieve the SDGs, we must rise above the ethnic divisions exploited by manipulative practices and focus on what the international community can achieve for the betterment of all. As a multi-ethnic, multi-religious and multicultural nation, we aspire to attain these common ambitions through forward-looking and holistic policies and strategies in the times to come. I thank you.
I thank the distinguished representative of Sri Lanka.